Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out Superman Returns, the 2006 Superman movie. And this was a Superman movie that was made quite a while after Superman 4. It looks like they took a little break from Superman movies. I don't know if there were any Superman shows in between the movies, and I don't know when Supergirl came out as well, but unfortunately I won't be watching Supergirl on the channel. I just don't think anyone can convince me to watch it. I'm really excited for this movie. I don't know what the reviews are, but I'm kind of really excited. If it's as good as any of the Christopher Reeve Superman films, besides maybe Superman 4, which was still kind of fun now that I look back on it. I just finished editing Superman 4 and I was kind of like, okay, I kind of had fun watching that movie. But yeah, I've heard that this movie is kind of the third movie, quote unquote third movie of the franchise. Like it's Superman 1, Superman 2, and then this one is basically like Superman 3, like it kind of pretends that Superman 3 and 4 doesn't exist, but I'm really excited for it. I don't know who plays Superman. I'm pretty sure Brad Bird directs this, and I really like Brad Bird as a director, so I'm excited to see what this movie has to offer, and I'm also hoping that it has an amazing soundtrack. And before we get into this reaction, let me do the lighting, or I guess right now let me set the mood. So let me set the mood, let me turn off the lights, and then we can get into this reaction. Boop! Nice. If I had my light today, I think I would have gone red for Superman's cape, the return of Superman's cape. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, you can head over to my Patreon. I have uncut reactions to many of the movies I watch on YouTube, as well as early access reactions to my movies that come out 1 week early. There are also 2 exclusive Patreon movies a month that you guys on Patreon get to choose, so thank you so much if you check it out. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, again, I have no idea what happens in this movie. I am very excited for it though. Since this is technically the third movie, I don't think it's going to be like an origin story or anything like that. But I am excited to see who this new Superman is, if he can live up to Christopher Reeve at all, if he can even come close to being as good as Christopher Reeve. And yeah, let's just get into it. I hope you enjoy my reaction to Superman Returns. This is how we get his origin story, just in case no one has seen Superman 1 or 2, a little text.
The son becomes the father, and the father the...
Oh, effects already looking good. That was so sick. Oh, we got space intro. We got the space intro. Theme song. Come on, the theme song! Bum ba 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 bum bum ba 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 bum. Oh yes, Brandon Routh's probably the new Superman. Good luck, dude. Edited by the composer and someone else. That's crazy.
You've shown me pleasures that I've never known.
What the heck? Is this Lex Luthor?
I love you. Lex Luthor.
Oh, it is Lex, and he has hair. Yes, he is bald. I'm so glad. I wonder how far after Superman 2 this takes place. I would love to know. Oh, maybe we are getting him growing up. Oh my god, that's so sick looking. It looks sick though. The crash looks awesome, and these shots are beautiful.
Oh, my boy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so this is not his spaceship. I'm so interested. Okay, so that wasn't his origin story. I thought that was him crashing down as a baby.
Mortals, in essence, he gave us technology, he gave us power.
So we're stealing fire?
Is she the new Otis?
So forth. I just want what Prometheus wanted.
Sounds great, Lex. But you're not a god.
Oh, good point. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so epic.
He came for guidance.
Oh, that's a beautiful wide.
You act like you've been here before.
He has. If this is the same Luthor from Superman 1 and 2, he definitely has.
Tell me everything. starting with crystals.
Oh, this is cool. I like his portrayal of Luther as well. He's a little bit more menacing, not as comedic, but it's very interesting. Clark. Okay, let's see how this new guy does. He has a lot to live up to, unfortunately. He looks a lot younger than Christopher Reeve. I don't know. He looks like a little boy. I mean, in this he is a little boy, I think, but he looks just a lot younger. Oh. He really said, let me break the roof of my house real quick. And now he's flying. Dog, you don't want him to throw the ball. It's never going to land. I told you, dog. I told you it was never going to land.
5 years.
5 years. So 5 years since the second movie? Are we gonna get a Lois Lane in this universe? Or in this movie? Or who's Lois Lane gonna be? I like his Clark look. I think he needs a little bit bigger glasses though. Christopher Reeve had huge glasses.
Zach, Mr. Kent. Oh hey, do you know where I can find
Oh.
Lois?
Yeah, where can you find Lois? I want to see Lois.
Carries positive Lois Lane, Daily Planet. You also stated that the shuttle will usher in.
That's Lois Lane. Let's see. Do I recognize her? Oh, she got a Pulitzer Prize. Good for her. No, she would never say that. She was in love with Superman. You know, maybe she was salty that he left for 5 years.
No, not really. It's more like a prolonged engagement. But
oh, okay.
Like, sea monkeys.
Exactly.
I'm coming back to work. Yeah.
It's definitely tough coming back.
she's still in love with you-know-who.
I knew it! Oh no, he dropped it.
Wow, that's really something. It's freaking Gone with the Wind.
I love her. Oh my god. I gotta say, the visuals in this movie are outstanding.
Houston, you copy.
No, they don't. That means you don't launch. Oh, okay. Well, you're going down, so you're not gonna be able to launch anyways.
What the?
Oh my god, I'm so excited for Superman to catch a flippin' plane! Oh, is Superman not gonna have to catch the plane? I wanted him to catch it.
I don't think so.
His line delivery is really good. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he is gonna have to catch the plane.
19.
Oh no, everything is going wrong. Oh, this is so cool. Lois Lane's such a go-getter. I love it. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Show me the suit. I don't even really know what the suit looks like. I mean, it's on the poster a little bit, but... Oh, wait. I'm gonna stop talking. Ah! He did it! He did the chest rip! Oh my god, Lois, sit in your seat. Put your seatbelt on.
Roger that.
And it's coming in fast.
Look at him go! She saw him. Oh, the music's so epic. Oh, that's so epic. Oh, that's so epic too. Oh, he's so epic. Oh my god, what a shot. Da da da! Oh yeah, let's go. Lois, you should have been sitting in your seat, you crazy. Look at that shot. Wait, Clark, you have to stop looking at the space shuttle and help this plane. The music is so good right now. I can't even deny it. Oh, Superman, you made things a lot worse. Lois is gonna be tumbling like a weed. Oh, that's so cool. You see that shot? You see the shot? Oh my god. You see that tracking shot? That was insane. Oh my days, what an action sequence. Oh my god. If all the action sequences are even 50% as good as that, I'm gonna love this movie.
Statistically speaking, it's still the safest way to travel.
You said that with the subway in the 4th movie. Get ignored, Lois. Get ignored. This is what you get from marrying someone else or being engaged to someone else, son.
Okay, everybody, listen up. I want to know it all.
Did he make his own Fortress of Solitude? Like a little mini one?
Superman returns.
Haha! He said the movie titled.
Gil, how many F's are there in catastrophic?
None. What's the usage?
Oh my god, she still cannot spell anything. I love that joke.
Lois?
Oh.
Alright. Yeah.
Get out of here, James.
Again. Maybe you too.
I never want to watch this movie again just for this sequence alone.
Going to the power plant to check out the blackout.
Bye, Mom.
Oh, you know what though? He's so nice and seems supportive. You know what, James? You can stay. Clark, I'm sorry. She literally does not care about you at all.
Destined to be with each other. And then he just takes off without explaining why or without even saying goodbye.
Oh my god. Lois, why are you dumping this on Clark?
Taxi! Hey! Taxi!
Is this the same Lois who got kissed and forgot everything as well?
I want egg rolls.
Nice try, kiddo.
Same.
Chicken and snow peas for you.
Superman, that's a little risky. What if they were doing something a little inappropriate?
So I noticed you've been acting a little different lately.
Have I?
You have, Lois. Superman is back.
I was practically his press agent.
I spent the night with Superman.
You forgot about that one. That's in the first movie. Okay.
He was Superman. Everyone was in love with him.
No, you're yeah. That just confirms it.
Were you?
The answer confirms it.
I have sent them you,
I'm so
my
glad.
only son.
Oh, it's so epic. I'm so glad they used Marlon Brando's speech as well. Oh my god, this is actually a sexy shot. And the music, I have goosebumps. How does Superman pick and choose his crimes? Like, he probably hears so many. They're just like low tier, like muggings and stuff. He's like, nah, I won't deal with that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cool. Oh, Man of Steel, literally. Not the hot dogs. Man, those are probably good hot dogs too. Lady, you gotta sacrifice yourself and smash the car into something, like a wall. For a second, I was like, what the heck is happening? How is she flying? And then I was like, oh yeah, Superman.
Take me to the hospital! Take me to the hospital!
Oh, this is gonna go everywhere in social media. Well, I mean, how big was social media in 2006 though? It was just forming, I guess. That's the one!
Bingo.
Is this Kryptonite?
Big reports are flooding in from Metropolis, Houston, Gotham, and as far away as
Gotham!
Look, in the sky, Chief.
It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, look, it's...
They did the line. They did the line.
Yeah, Ken, come on in. Sit down. I want to talk a little.
But that car photo is actually pretty iconic.
Well, I mean, no one's seen him since his 5th appeal, and he's got more
Superman's
bad
like,
history with Superman than...
why didn't I know this earlier?
Lois, I'm sorry. I'd hate if this damaged our relationship.
What relationship?
Bring him back into your life.
There's really no way around it, folks. Superman is back in all of our lives.
I love in movies when that happens. I thought that was a giant wind instrument for a second.
You get your rock.
I did.
Okay, she was a distraction. That makes a lot of sense.
6'4".
I love that he can see through anything. I'd have fun with that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
I bet he's...
He also can't see through anything. He can't see through lead. For a second, though, she's like, oh, but he does look a little like him. Oh. Oh. Oh, don't look up now, Lois. It's gonna kill you, you know.
Sorry, didn't mean to startle you.
No, I'm fine, really.
He even has the little curl.
Well, you're back. And everyone seems to be pretty happy about it.
Except for you, Lois.
The world doesn't need a savior. And neither do I.
Ooh, big lines from Lois Lane.
Lois, will you come with me?
Yes! Yes, another flying sequence, please! Oh my god, please, please, please. I can't wait to hear the flying theme. I like these close-ups, they're so intimate.
It takes me up all the time.
But nothing's like flying with you.
Not like this.
I forgot how warm you are.
Imagine like sleeping with him on a hot summer night though. Oh man, you'd be sweating like crazy.
But every day I hear people crying for one.
You got a point there, Lois. Spread out your other arm, come on. Yes, yes, come on. Oh, you hear it, you hear it, you hear the theme, you hear the theme. Sprinkled in there. No, don't do it. She didn't. She thought about it. It was instinct, really, and then her brain kicked in and she said no.
Tell the truth now.
Yeah. A little awkward. Oh, that looks so cool! Again, the visuals in this movie are absolutely outstanding. Like, it feels epic and grand and triumphant. Mad Superman time.
Where are we? Is this the Pulitzer?
You tuck
Nope.
your
Just gotta ask these
child
people a few questions.
to Lex Luthor's place.
Hello?
She'll recognize Lex Luthor too, right? Because he's pretty famous. Why would you leave your phone in the car? She knows, she knows, she knows, she knows, she knows. Oh, zut, zut, zut.
You're bald.
Fair enough, kid.
Miranda rights, due process, making your court date.
Oh my god, fair enough, so true.
Not just an island, an entirely new continent.
Whoa.
World, reborn on our own.
He's basically building Krypton again.
Miss Lane, I mean, Kitty, what did my father used to say to me?
You're losing your hair?
The land thing from the first movie.
No, the other thing. Come on, I know it's just dangling out the tip of your tongue. Let me hear it just once.
I felt a little Gene Hackman in that laugh. That was so good. What is it? Is that Clark's child?
Mr. Luthor.
I don't believe it. That's Superman's son. They did have a little fun time in The Fortress of Solitude in the second film. So they just plop it into the ocean and then it starts to grow like sea monkeys.
Jason.
It's gonna be Superman. That's not creepy at all. What a fun shot. This is not good, this is not good, this is not good. How do you stop it though once it starts growing? Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Here we go. Oh my god, it's a... Oh, I thought Luther was just gonna have it as protection, the kryptonite, but he's making like a kryptonite landmass. Oh no, the kid has asthma. Or throw the piano at him. My god. Clark's son, Clark's son, Clark's son.
Honey, are you okay? Are you hurt?
So that's also why the kid was like staring at Clark, almost like he knew Clark was Superman at the start of the movie.
He got hit with the piano.
He knows.
Okay, I'm good.
No one cares. Oh, the music again? The music again? Oh, yeah. I love the sonic booms added to his flying. Makes him seem so powerful and so fast. Oh, are we gonna get some mass destruction? Oh my god, that's so sick. That shot of all the windows breaking going up the building was amazing. I like that his laser vision is very muted. I was wondering why they showed the cigarette go down. It's gonna create a giant explosion. Oh, not the train! Freeze it! Freeze the fire! Freeze the fire! Do you think Superman ever runs out of breath? Whenever he saves someone in this movie, it's like, ooh, hoo, 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 you know? Okay, but that poor person, I hope they have car insurance. Oh no! Kid, come on, use your powers, you dingus.
How did you get here?
He flew, he's a pilot. Oh my days, it's like the Titanic. Oh yeah, that'd be so scary. No! Oh my god, she is definitely unconscious. That is a huge metal door that just smacks her head. Superman's got a lot of other problems right now, guys. I don't know if he's gonna come, but he will. Ah! Let's go! Bum, bum, bum. Oh my god, what a shot! What a shot! There's some incredible wides in this movie. Richard was actually keeping both of these people afloat. I'm impressed by him. Is that a giant flat piece of land for a cool climactic showdown? Although who would want to live here? It looks so boring, so plain. Oh yeah, let's go! The sweat on his brow. Kryptonite infused land.
Kryptonite.
Kryptonite. Sorry, Superman, you ain't strong anymore. This is so tragic seeing Superman beat up like this, though. Even she knows. The way he's just like crawling in the water. Oh, and the music. Oh, man. Don't you dare stab him with that. Don't you even think about it. Oh my god. He's gonna like cut his throat or something. Oh, just stab him really hard. I can't believe it. No, 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 no.
Richard! Yeah, I saw him. Strap in.
Honestly, Richard's the real hero of this movie. Lois, are you insane? You have a dress on and everything. You know how much drag that's gonna be? Well done, well done, well done. Yes. Come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. I love these moments in movies. Ah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, oh, oh.
I have to go back.
No, you're gonna die. It's so dumb. Use your brain.
Bye, Lois.
Aha! What a moment. Okay, how's he gonna do this though? He can't go on the island. There's kryptonite everywhere. Get his power from the sun, right? Feel the sun on your skin. Chills. Chills. The music is so good.
Get to the helicopter. Go!
It doesn't matter about the money or the cards. This guy's gonna die. He deserves it. Oh. Run sideways. Run sideways. But imagine, this sinks into the water, those crystals grow even more. They have a giant lake, the whole world is just covered in crystals. That looks pretty awesome. Oh my god, he's lifting it out of the water. I thought he was going to try and find the crystals at its source and just tear them apart. But he's actually lifting it out of the water. But isn't there a lot of kryptonite in this island? So how does he have the strength to do this? Ba, ba, ba. Oh, so epic. Superman, if you drop it now, the whole world's ending, buddy. This is like a giant meteor. Oh, thank God. Oh, what a shot. What a beautiful shot. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, that would have hurt a little bit. Oh, get the kryptonite out of there. Nice, nice, nice. So he was doing all of that with the kryptonite inside of him? Oh, there's two? Superman lives and Superman is dead. Which one are you going to be printing? Oh, that's so adorable. I have goosebumps. The music is good.
I don't know if you can hear me.
He can always hear you, Lois. She told him about the sun, right? Aww, that kid's adorable. That music is so good, guys. How do you know her name? He's gone. Adios, amigos. So mean, didn't even make the bed for them. Evil Clark Kent.
Sometimes you feel like an outcast.
He's doing the lines.
The son becomes the father.
Ah, let's go.
The father
becomes the son. Let's go. You shouldn't be smoking.
Will we see you?
I'll always be around.
Around?
I'm always around.
I'm always around.
Yes! You better go up to space. You better end this movie in space, Superman. Okay. 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 I don't really mind that we're not gonna end this in space, because this is still epic. Oh, we are going to space. Yes. Of course we had to end it in space. Of course. Of course. I should have trusted the movie makers. Oh man, that was so good. I really enjoyed that movie. And that was my reaction to Superman Returns, the 2006 superhero Superman movie starring Brandon Routh, Kate Bosworth, Kevin Spacey, James Marsden, and Parker Posey. I really liked that movie. I really loved my movie, and I really loved that movie, and I found myself so invested in it and in the Superman and just the story, and just, I don't know, I just found it so appealing. I thought it was a really good sequel to Superman 1 and 2. I thought it utilized the nostalgia really well, because it's both a sequel to Superman 2, but also it is a movie that is made so long after the original movies that it's able to utilize this nostalgia for another generation who saw those older Superman movies in theaters. And so I thought that it used it really well, and it didn't rely on the old Superman stuff to make its own film. And yes, it used the same characters, it continued the plot, but that's just because it's supposed to be the third movie in the series. But I didn't think it overly used any of the nostalgia stuff, and I thought the nostalgia stuff it did use was great. I also thought Brandon Routh was amazing, and I don't think he was as good as Christopher Reeve. I think he lacked some of the screen presence that Christopher Reeve had. I don't know, maybe it was the colors, or maybe it was something else, but he didn't pop off of the screen as much as Christopher Reeve did. He kind of blended with the scenery a little bit more, but again, that could be because the color palette for this movie was a little bit darker and a little bit grayer. But I just think he didn't have the same screen presence as Christopher Reeve, but I still thought he did a great job. He had big boots to fill, as he's following the guy who probably played one of the greatest Supermen of all time, if not the best actor to ever play Superman. And I thought I did a really good job. I was really happy with his performance. Also, the action in this movie I thought was fantastic. I thought the visuals in this movie were so cinematic. They were so epic, and they just made the scene so great. Bryan Singer is a great director, and he directed like X-Men First Class, I believe, and a few other movies which I forget off the top of my head, but I have seen. And I thought he did an excellent job here. The shot composition for some of the heroic moments, and just the moments in general, were amazing. They made scenes so much better because they just had this epic feel to them. The score I thought was triumphant. It was beautiful. It was a great mix of John Williams' score and I think it's John Ottman, his own score. And I think overall, this is my second favorite Superman movie, behind the first Superman movie, which is going to be hard to top in terms of superhero movies in general, because that movie is amazing. I think this is my second favorite one out of all of the Superman movies that I've watched on the channel. Like Superman 3 I really enjoyed. Superman 2 I can see there being a good movie, but I watched a weird copy, so I need to try and watch a regular copy of that movie and try and actually see if my copy was just really weird or something. So I didn't like Superman 2 as much as maybe people were expecting me to, just because of the version that I watched. But I think this is my second favorite one, and I don't know, people seem to be very mixed on this one. It doesn't have the greatest reviews, and maybe that's just because people didn't like it when it first came out, or maybe people still don't like it, but I found it really enjoyable. Like, yes, there are some issues with this movie. I think the pacing is a little slow. I think the resolution is a little bit too long, but I think it's great, and I think some of the visuals still hold up today. For 2006, I was really worried that the visuals would just look really bad, because 2006 was the time period where everyone was starting to go very ham on computer effects, especially after movies like The Matrix came out. It was very common for movies to have lots of visual effects, but they were gonna look really bad. And I thought some of the 3D models in this movie didn't look too good. When Superman was flying and it was a 3D model, you could tell it was a 3D model and stuff like that, but it didn't take me out of the movie as much as I thought it was going to. And then some of the actual visuals, like just the cinematography, made the visuals look even better than maybe they should have. I think a lot of the movie still holds up today as well. Okay, getting into the reviews of this film before I get into the music and then the cinematography cinematography, which I really, really liked, the shot composition, which I really liked, the action sequences, which I thought were great, and then maybe just some things that I didn't like, but there honestly weren't too many. I just had a total blast with this film, and I feel like I was just smiling from ear to ear, and I was just really enjoying myself with this. I don't know, it just felt really special to me for some reason, and I don't really know why, but it just did. So 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb, which is audience scores, and 74%, which is critic scores. So it seems like audiences are very heavily mixed on whether they like this film or whether they don't like this film, and so the score ends up being a very mediocre score. And like, I don't know, I don't really know why you wouldn't like this movie. Maybe it just doesn't live up to your expectations as Superman. Maybe you feel like it's just kind of reiterating the story beats of Superman 1 and 2. Maybe you don't like the interpretations of the characters. Maybe you don't like Superman's son. But I don't really see why the score is so low. Like, I found this movie really enjoyable, even if there are some issues with it. I found it super enjoyable. The score is amazing. The visuals are great. The action sequences are great. And I even thought a lot of the character dynamics were really good. I think that might be the weakest point of the movie, which is like the character dynamics, but at the same time I still found it really enjoyable and fairly believable, and I really liked how the characters ended up at the end of the film. So yeah, I disagree with the audience score and the critic score. I mean, critic score, sure, critic score I can see, but I would definitely rate it a little higher. Audience score I totally disagree with. I feel like it should be rated a lot higher than it actually is. The music of this movie was outstanding. The use of John Williams' score, I'm so happy they used it. I was really worried that they wouldn't use it, and they did, and as soon as the opening credits started to play, oh man, I was so happy. I knew that the filmmakers had at least seen the older movies, and it felt like, throughout this movie at least, it felt like the filmmakers really loved the old quadruple films, you know, they really loved at least Superman 1 and 2. It felt like they had a lot of passion, a lot of love, and you could really feel that through the score, especially with the mix of John Ottoman's themes and then John Williams themes as well, the two Johns playing at it with the music. But of course the John Williams theme song is epic, it's triumphant, and in this movie it felt the most triumphant. It felt like Superman is back, guys, after so many years. I know there was a TV show like Smallville that came out before this, I'm pretty sure, but Superman is back in the movies, and you could feel that with the score. It was loud, it was powerful. I felt like I could stand up and just punch my fist in the air out of just happiness, you know, like sheer joy and passion, and that's what the score felt like at the start. In this first Superman movie, it was epic, but this one was really like, we're back, and that's what I could feel. And then throughout the movie, like the Lois Lane flight sequence, I loved the John Ottoman score mixed with the Lois Lane theme from the first movie, and in the fourth movie, for instance, it's just the Lois Lane theme, and it's cool because it's a Lois Lane theme, and you're like, whoa, Lois Lane. But I love that it was his original score, and then he mixed it, he interpreted the score with the Lois Lane theme, and he kind of really made it his own. He made it different but still familiar, and that's kind of what this movie was. It was very different, but it was still familiar, you know, and that's why I really enjoyed it, I think, because I think they really did a good job. Like, you can see this movie being the third movie in the franchise, yet at the same time it does feel different because it was made so long after, and it was made by a whole different team, different Superman, so it still feels like its own movie, but it still as well feels connected to the originals, and I think they did a really good job with that, and I think the score really reflects that as well. And I just thought the score was so good, and it really helped hype me up and make me nervous in the scenes that was supposed to make me nervous, but it really just helped hype me up and just made this whole movie feel like a triumphant return for Superman. The cinematography in this movie as well was outstanding. Every single shot in this movie was done so well, and all of the epic shots were so epic. There were some amazing shots from the moment at the start of the movie where Krypton explodes and you get the planet and the giant sun in the background, and the sun shrinks and shrinks and shrinks, and then the planet eclipses the sun, and then there's the light, and then the sun when the planet explodes. I was like, wow, the cinematography in this is outstanding, and it stayed outstanding in this. There were so many epic shots that just didn't need to be be epic, but they just decided to make it epic for no reason, and it just made the movie so much better. Like when Superman is literally just descending into the Fortress of Solitude, and it's just like this, he's like overly shadowed, and he's descending, and the light's just hitting him on the side, and it's this big wide, he's really tiny in the fortress. It was so epic. Like why he was just flying down for no reason. Oh, he was flying down for a reason, of course, but it made it so much more dramatic, and it makes sense why it was so dramatic, because there's a dramatic sequence. Superman finds out that Lex Luthor has stolen the crystals, but like a lot of movies wouldn't have done that. Like that was such an amazing shot. A lot of movies maybe would have just had kind of him cut and him like just falling and then landing and stuff, but that one, the slow fall, the slow descension onto the ground, and then the slow walk up, it just really built the tension with just like how long the shot took, but also the cinematography of it, how dark it was. It almost looked like Superman was in this very menacing, angry state, and it was just beautiful. Also, like when Superman is sitting in space, you know that scene where he's just floating in space, his cape is flapping out behind him, and then the camera like turns around him, it goes close to his cape and then goes to his face as he's listening to the planet. Oh my god, some of the most epic shots of Superman, I think, are in this film. They are just, like, the cinematography out of this world. Bryan Singer is a very good director when it comes to some really epic moments, and I think he outdid himself in this one. There are so many epic shots in this. Epic is the word of the review. There are so many epic shots in this movie. And the action sequences as well, I thought were amazing, and again, I was worried that the CGI was going to be bad. I was worried that we were going to get some, like, Matrix 3 over here, where everything is very heavily CGI, and it just doesn't look very good. Like we were just gonna have 3D models battling other 3D models, and then it would just kind of look bad. And movies do that a lot today, and even movies today, a lot of them don't look very good. Like you can tell that it's 3D models. You're like, oh, this is exciting, but I know it's fake. In this movie, I really liked the action, and even if it was 3D models, I thought they held up really, really well. And I don't know if that's because of the lighting of the film, because the film is pretty gray, so everything sort of blended together really, really well, or if it was just because the visual effects in this movie were outstanding. But like the plane sequence, for instance, was one of my favorite action sequences in the movie, and one of my favorite action sequences in the whole Superman franchise, if I'm going to be honest with you. That one was so intense. It was so awesome. It was great because it's the reveal of Superman, the reveal of Superman's suit, and he's just flying, he's saving people, the plane's falling, the music's blaring, everyone's screaming, and it's just so much fun. It's like peak Superman action, and the visuals in that movie were outstanding. I also really, really enjoyed the moment where Superman is getting stabbed. Not because I like it when Superman gets stabbed, but I thought that was a really good moment to just show how vulnerable he is at times. It's not often in Superman movies where you get to see Superman in a very vulnerable state where he has kind of lost his powers. And yes, that happened in Superman 1, and it happened in Superman 2. And I think Superman 2 did it really, really well when he lost his powers and stuff, and he actually like gives up his powers and he becomes a normal person, and it's very cool to see Superman vulnerable and bleed like that. And I think they did a really good job with this movie as well. Like when he's just crawling on the ground, you can tell how hopeless he is. He's really struggling, and they're pushing him into the water, the lightning's flashing in the background. Like again, it's super epic, it's super dramatic, but it doesn't like the dramaticness and the epicness doesn't overshadow the emotion in the moment. And I was really feeling Superman's pain in the moment. I thought that was a great action sequence as well. And yes, I think that some of the weaker moments were definitely the characters of this movie, but then at the same time, I really enjoyed the characters, so I don't have too much to say on them. I thought that Kevin Spacey did a really good job as Lex Luthor. I thought that he definitely had some Gene Hackman moments, but I liked the seriousness of his voice, the seriousness of his tone. And this movie definitely was a more serious than the Christopher Reeve films, and you could tell by just the coloring of the movie alone. It was a lot darker, it was a lot grayer. The colors didn't pop as much as those 80s and 70s and 80s movies. I also really liked that Lois Lane didn't get with Superman at the end of the movie. I was really worried that that would happen, but I like that Lois Lane is just always out of reach for Clark Kent, for Superman. I really like that because Superman is this super guy. He's a god, as Lex Luthor stated at the start of this movie, basically. But there's always like this one thing that he can't have, and that's always Lois Lane. And I really enjoy that. I really like the dynamics between them. And yeah, I don't think the dynamics were as strong as the first Superman or even the second Superman. Like it wasn't as believable to me as like Margot Kidder and Christopher Reeve, but at the same time I still think they did a really good job with it. I just don't think it was as believable, and maybe that's just because the actors and actresses that we got for the Superman the movie and Superman 2 were like outstanding, and I thought the actors in this one were really, really good. They just weren't as good as the first movie and the second movie. Getting into the cast now, I've already talked about Kevin Spacey as Lex Luthor. Like, I thought he was really good in this movie. He was very menacing. This is the most menacing that Lex Luthor has been, in my opinion. He wasn't as funny, of course, but they traded that off with being a little bit darker and more menacing. So I did enjoy that trade-off, and I did enjoy his character, but I won't talk about him again because I did just talk about him. I'll talk about Brandon Routh and Kate Bosworth, and I'll talk about James Marsden as well. But I thought Richard was a really fun character. I thought I was not going to like him. Thought he was going to be like the person in the way of Superman being with Lois, but he turned out to be such a good guy, such a good father, and such a good friend as well. He was willing to save Superman's life, willing to help Clark out. He was willing to sacrifice his own life to save other people. He was just a really nice guy, and I'm glad that Lois Lane knows that. You could tell in the car at the end of the movie when they kiss each other, and then he's like, I'll be right here, or I'll stay here, or something, and then she just looks at him and she does like a little like not like shake of the head, almost as if she's like, I can't believe like this guy is as good as he is and stuff like that. I really enjoyed his character, and I'm glad that everything worked out for him at the end of the movie. Kate Bosworth as Lois Lane, I thought she did a really good job. Again, she had really big boots to fill as well when she's compared to, she probably is a lot compared to Margot Kidder as Lois Lane. I thought she did a really good job. I don't think she had the same screen presence. I don't think any of the actors besides Kevin Spacey had the same screen presence as anyone from the original movies. I think that's just because they were huge actors in the movies, and these ones feel like almost unknown actors going into the roles, which is cool, but they just didn't have the screen presence. I thought the chemistry with Brandon Routh though was pretty good, not as believable as the older movies, but still pretty believable. And again, I really like Lois Lane as a character. I like that she doesn't get with Superman, but she does love Superman, and I like that Lois Lane is just a huge go-getter. You know, she doesn't sit around and let things come to her. She goes to the things. She actively tries to solve problems herself and help other people with their problems. So I really like Lois Lane as a character, and I think Kate Bosworth did a really good job. And last but not least is Brandon Routh as Superman, aka Clark Kent, aka Kal-El. I really enjoyed him in this film. Again, I don't think he had the same screen presence as Christopher Reeve. I think he definitely moved into the shadows a little bit more, and I think his Superman and Clark Kent were not as distinguishable. I think they were a little bit more blurred together. Even though his Clark Kent was definitely bumbling, it wasn't as bumbling. Like, you could sort of tell that Clark Kent was a little bit more like Superman than Christopher Reeve Clark Kent and his Superman, but I still think he did a really good job. It must have been very intimidating to play Superman after all of those movies, and then also Smallville, but I think he should be proud. I think he did a really good job. He was very epic as Superman, and I think he sold a lot of the emotional scenes very well. And yeah, that is my reaction and review to Superman Returns, the 2006 superhero Superman film. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, that is the last Superman related thing I'll be watching on my channel, besides the Richard Donner cut, which will be out in like a month or so. I don't know what, I mean a month or so when I watch this, but this video is probably coming out closer to the date that I watched the Richard Donner cut, but I'm not sure when I'm going to watch that yet, but I will watch it because I want to give Superman 2 a different chance, and I want to look at the Richard Donner cut as well, because people always were recommending me that one as well as the theatrical. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time for my next movie reaction.